is fun. Like, hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Guys, I don't know when last I filmed a sit down video. I literally feel so awkward doing this right now. But anyway, today I've decided to do just like a quick chit chat, mukbang style, just talking about the fact that I'm in China. And I posted on my Instagram asking if like you guys had any questions that you wanted me to answer, and I got a couple of them. So we'll be going through those questions, and obviously I'll just be adding like a little bit of like my own stuff in there. So in essence, this is a video about my experience in China so far, and we'll get into it. Let me just hop right into my food. Oh, also, we're having chicken wings, boneless chicken, from a place called Obligi Chicken. If you watched my vlog last week, then you're not seeing this for the first time. I tried it for the first time last weekend, and you know what? Very decent place. We've got this peach thing. I don't know what that was. Oh my god! I need to show you this. Why is it like why? I'm gonna quickly go wash this. It's disgusting. Let's get right into the video. I've got the questions on here, and yeah. So okay, wait, I'm gonna try this one. Some interesting. It's good. It's not bad. Anyway, let's get into it. So, someone asked me, you moved there now?
I don't know why I read that question like that, but that's how they asked it, okay?
I didn't just move here. I've been here for, when did I get here? I got here on the 1st of January. It was the 1st of January. Oh yeah, it was more like the 31st because I flew on the 30th of December. It was the 29th. I flew on the 29th of December. My flight was at night, landed in Paris on the 30th. And then what happened was I was supposed to leave on the 29th of December. And then my flight was delayed for like 10-15 hours. And then we flew the morning of the 30th. And then got to Paris. I think it was still the 30th, and then we were in transit for a couple of hours because the flight there was delayed as well. And then landed in China on the 31st. Yes. So I've been here since the 31st of December. Personally, I like to say the 1st of January because from the time I left the airport to where I was quarantining, I got there on the 1st because of, it was midnight already, it was past midnight. Next question says, what are you doing in China? Guys, what do people do in China? What do people do in China? I'm here to teach English. And personally, I'm here to teach English. I'm gonna just keep it at that for now. We'll delve into other semantics and stuff at a much later stage. But I'm here to teach English. I got a job, and I'm teaching English to kindergartners. So yeah. Next question says, is there much crime? Please rate on a scale of 1 to 10 if there is. Guys, When I tell you, I can literally walk in the streets of China at like 2 in the morning, or okay, let me not say 2 in the morning because I haven't done that, but like 10 to midnight with my phone out, and literally nothing's gonna happen to me. I mean, nothing. So with regards to crime, I wouldn't say that there is no crime completely, but like on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably rate it like a good 2 or 3. And that's just me rating crime in like someone coming up to you and like snatching your phone in the middle of the street the way they do back home. But yeah. Let's see. Someone asked, is it really overpopulated or they're just exaggerating? I mean, to be fair, the area that I stay in doesn't have that many people, but anytime I've gotten onto the subway, guys, it's like it's always packed. So I mean, it's populated. I don't know about overpopulated. I don't feel like I can say. Someone asked about fast foods. Are there burger fast food places or it's only noodles? Guys, they've got KFC, they've got McDonald's, they've got Burger King, they've got Shake Shack, they've got I almost said Roman's Pizza. They've got Pizza Hut, Domino's, Papa John's, Taco Bell, and we don't even have a Taco Bell back home. So they've got fast food places. It's not like everywhere you go, it's either you're having noodles or dumplings or whatever that is. I was expecting this question and quite a lot of people asked. It says, how's the culture difference? Guys, there's a lot of things that have really shocked me in the 2 months that I've been here. And it's in men's interest fun. Like, I remember the other day I was having a conversation with a friend of mine and I was telling her how I don't know, for anyone that has been to like China or even maybe South Korea, because my cousin actually said that they do the same thing in South Korea. But I learned this thing that they do of like spitting, and it's not just like it's like that, like it is so ick. I don't want to say disgusting because I'm not disgusting. That is probably just what they're used to, and guys, it's so icky. And then they've also got this thing where last weekend it was my birthday, right? So I decided to go out to go eat. Like, there's one thing I'll do, guys, it's eat, okay? So I went out to go eat. The place that I was at didn't have like they didn't have like a bathroom within the restaurant, so then you had to go outside to use the public toilets. But like, there's actually a public toilet in like every corner. So I'm like, okay, cool. She's just like, oh no, just take like some toilet paper because you might not find toilet paper in the bathrooms. I'm like, cool. She gives me toilet paper. Yo, I walked into the bathroom, and please tell me why. We can see each other peeing. Like, they don't have like cubicles in their bathrooms, and literally, so for example, it's like they'll have like 5 stalls, right? And if you train, you don't share, that's just like a little bit of like a divider. But I can see you peeing, like I can see you peeing, and if you ever decide to do a number 2, best believe I can see you. Like, it's I don't know, man. It's really weird. And this is how all the public toilets are. Okay, well, in all the places that I've now seen after that one experience that I had, all the public toilets are like that. And then what else? Guys, I don't even know if this qualifies to be like a cultural difference, but it's just like the things that they do in the here. But you know how we, and I don't want to just say South Africans, but I'm just going to assume that this is just, I'll just solely base it on South African people because I'm South African. When you're on that, like, your cycle, that time of the month, when you change your pad, you usually wrap it and you throw it away, or like you'll wrap it, put it in your bag, and then you throw it away when you get home. Because listen, one thing about South Africa is, please, they throw their pads literally just like that in the dustbin, wide open. You'll literally walk into a toilet and you'll want it in your face just like that, and it's so weird. Even so, for them also, the only time they flush toilet paper is if they've done a number 2, but a number 1, so best believe that you're gonna find toilet paper that's got menstrual what in the dustbins, which is absolutely wild. It's like, why am I getting into the bathroom and I'm seeing your make it make sense? It's literally it's the wildest shit ever. But I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Oh, and I actually just experienced this right now when I went to go pick up my food downstairs. Guys, in China, they will DVD you, okay? As a black person, they will literally record the shit out of you. And it's like they've never seen a black person ever in their life. So the first time I experienced this, I even posted it on my blog. I was at the mall and like someone just literally started recording me, and I was just like, okay, fine. Today, literally a few minutes ago, I go downstairs to go get my food from the delivery guy. He walks behind me, right? So first of all, he was at the wrong building, so I made him downstairs outside. So I'm walking, I'm like, oh, I take my food, I'm like, thank you, and I peek that he's now walking behind me. And I'll get to a point, okay, now I'm turning to get into my building and he's gonna go the other way to leave. So I turn around to say thank you, can't sit here, phone, and he's taking a video of me, and I'm just like, really? Seriously? What was the reason? At first, it really used to make me uncomfortable, and I'm not gonna lie, even now, like, it does make me feel some type of way. But I've learned to just, like, ignore it. I've learned to just ignore it. But it's really just winning, man. That's a lot. Another question was the person asked me how's the culture and the language barrier, because the language barrier is actually like quite crazy. Like, so not a lot of people in China can speak English, and I literally walk around everywhere I go making sure that my translator is ready, okay? But another thing that I've realized, like, if, for example, I'm going at a restaurant or at a mall, or even with a cab driver or whatever encounter I'm having with someone that doesn't speak English, I'll take out my translator and type whatever it is that I want to say, and then I'll show them. Or in fact, if ever they're talking to me, I'll take out my translator and just be like, I don't speak Mandarin. Babe, when I tell you these people don't care, they will continue to talk to you in Mandarin as if you didn't just tell them that you don't speak Mandarin. I literally always just look at them and I walk away. That might be rude, but at this point it's like, what do you want me to say? Because I literally just told you that I don't speak Mandarin, and you've now continued to speak. Like, it's not going to change the fact that I don't understand what you're saying. But yeah, it's fine, man. This I don't know. Also, just by the way, I've got more questions, but a lot of them are very repetitive, and they keep asking about cultural differences. language barrier and getting around in China. And with regards to getting around in China, guys, it's not too bad. Like, you get onto the subway, you ride a bike, we get a taxi. I, as a result, like from where I work and where I stay, it's about 4 kilometers away. So I cycle every morning and I cycle coming back. It's like 20 minutes. But if ever I want to go like somewhere else, which like in a different district, I usually catch the subway. Also, there's a difference between a train and a subway here, which honestly, I don't get it. But anyway, personally, I also just wanted to touch bases on the fact that, you know, like a lot of the times, like the YouTubers that you'll watch, and they're like living in China and all that stuff. Like, what I expected and what the reality is, literally two different things. I also just kind of feel like the stuff that they post on their channels is just like the glamorous side of China. Or maybe, you know what, let me not even say that, because we're all different people and we adjust to things differently and we react to things differently. But like from the time that I've been here, like these past 2 months, guys, I kid you not, I think I've probably cried almost every week. And not, guys, I'm a relatively strong person, like, and I'm not a crier. I'd like to believe that I'm like relatively emotionally stable, and I can adjust to a lot of things very easily. I've lived by myself for many years, and I don't know, but there's just something about being here that is just, I don't even know how to explain it. But like, guys, it's not, I don't want to lie to you, like it's really not, it's not as easy as it seems. And I feel like being here, it's very imperative that you have some sort of like a support system while you're here, because if you don't, you will literally be like in shambles. And for me personally, like I said, it's been 2 months since I've been here, and excuse me, I haven't really made any friends. I usually do everything by myself. And I don't know, maybe I'm just not trying hard enough to put myself out there to make friends. But I've had situations where, like, because in China they've got this app that they use, WeChat. WhatsApp doesn't work here unless you've got like, so they've got like South African like WeChat groups of like South African teachers living in China type of thing. There are a couple of people that I've obviously then started talking to like on the side, and we'll like talk, you know, and we've kind of sort of made like plans of like, oh, you know what, we should meet up, we should do lunch, we should do dinner or whatever on the weekend. And like it never comes together. And I've just decided that like I'm really not even going to try to force things. Like, if God wants me to be isolated for some time before I make or meet like a solid friend or group of people or whatever you want to call it, I'm okay with that. It's not easy, but like I said, like I'm not going to force myself or overly put myself out there to make like friends. I don't know if that sounds right, but I hope you guys are getting me. So also, I do have friends, like actual friends that I am in communication with almost every day, that are in China. They're just not in Beijing, they're in like different cities. So hey man, I don't want to lie, like it hasn't been like an easy transition for me, but it hasn't been like a bad one either. But it's not easy. In essence, is what I have to say. Like, it's really not easy. So that's what it is. So yeah, guys. Anyway, please excuse me. This is not my This might not be the best sit down video that you'll ever come across. I feel a little bit out of place recording this, but I just kind of feel like I really wanted to do it. But I'm going to try and do these a bit more often. So I'll get better, guys. Please just give me the grace this one time. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next week.